back side of the building, tell him to come back to the front. That is my proof on that he should know I had a sniper, because I knew exactly what was going on outside. So, boom, right there. That's how he knows I have a. I said, the guy that just ran in on the back side of the building, you tell him to come to the front. And he's like, he didn't say anything. He didn't respond. And I said, officer, I'm trying to talk to you. Are you out there?
And this
Didn't
is
say anything.
And this
And
is
then he comes back.
the Legion Square Bank.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And like, officer, I'm talking to you out there. And then like maybe 60 seconds went by, and then he's like, I'm calling you on your bullshit. If you have a sniper, shoot at my car. I'm pretty sure Halsey recorded it. He shot at his car, and that officer didn't say anything. I know he's trying to say he said something, but if he would have said something, I would have heard it. I was right there. So he knew I had a sniper because I knew what was going on out there. And then he wanted me to shoot at him with my sniper, right, and give my sniper's position away because his air couldn't find it. But here's the deal. I didn't know that there was air. All right, there's no way for me to know that because I'm inside the bank. And if you go inside the bank and get a helicopter overhead, you're not going to be able to hear it either. So at the end of the day, it comes down to he was not listening to what I had to say, right? If I'm in the bank, even if you're like, okay, you have a sniper, whatever, what do you want? You're gonna negotiate with me a little bit, right? You're not gonna just say, I'm calling you on your bullshit. Basically saying, you know what? Fuck you, dude. And that's how this negotiation is gonna go. So, I mean, I've robbed 15, 20 banks, and I've probably done 13 or 14 without having to shoot a single time, right? Every time I've had to deal with him, it's always ended in gunfight.
Forget Nick's and his attitude or whatever history you two have. Did he ask for a shot over the bow?
Shot what?
A shot over the bow. It's a warning shot.
A warning shot towards him? He asked me to shoot at his car. He asked my sniper to shoot his car, his front tire.
It's a warning shot. He's saying, hey, shoot somewhere next to the window next to me or something so that I know there actually is a sniper.
I don't know if he said, actually, I don't know if he said his car or if he said the bank, bank door.
Probably the bank door.
Okay.
With Air 1, they can pull thermal, right? So when Air 1 said that they don't see a sniper, they're usually looking on roofs because anything that's on the ground floor with Air 1, it's going to look like a blob. Obviously, the closer you get with thermal, the better figured image you're going to have. But at that altitude, everybody's literally a blob. You can't tell who's holding a rifle or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know, and that's why I'm saying if I knew he had Air 1, it would have been a different story. That's why you come back and you say, I'm looking on my Air 1 right now, and we're not seeing a sniper. I know how the banks work because I've robbed like 20 or 30 of them, right? But what just happened was he basically just declined all negotiation, right? So how does that end me coming out of there, right? There's no way it ends of me coming out of there because he's shutting down the negotiation. Whereas what our role play plan was, we were to go in there. They were going to go to the front. I was going to ask the officers to go to the front. I was going to tell them we have eyes on them. We're watching them, and we were going to have them move in, and we were going to try and hold them at gunpoint, and RP that situation out. We didn't even get a chance to do that. He told me to go fuck myself. So I mean, I stayed calm the whole time. I'm trying to stay calm right now because, I get pissed off really quick.
You're calm in the channel, and I appreciate it.
But I can't deal with this. Like, I mean, I can't do any crime without him freaking out. And it's not because I don't know how to do it, because I know how to do crime, because it's not like I'm power gaming or metagaming. I'm telling the truth on everything that's happening. So if he doesn't want to negotiate with me, this is going to go. Every single one. He's going to get all butthurt because he doesn't want to negotiate. If he doesn't want to negotiate,
anything else happened after
no. After he asked for my sniper to reveal his location, I told him, all right, boys, negotiations up. And they took the shot. I mean, there's not much to it.
Okay, let me go down and talk to Halsey.
Okay.
He never ID'd me, so I went with it a little bit.
Let me
And
interject for a minute. I'm actually recording. Halsey, give me your play-by-play of what happened, beginning to end.
okay, so Honey's robbing the bank. Winners pulls up. I tell Honey there is Air One. Where and then Honey was telling Nix that there is a sniper. Nix tells him to have the sniper shoot the door. And then Honey
You heard
relays
Nick
back.
say that?
No, I did not hear Nick say that,
Okay,
but that's
so
what Nix
tell me
told Honey.
yeah, tell me everything from your perspective of what you saw and heard. Only you.
So from my perspective to what I can hear is open fire because I don't hear what Honey is saying to Nix.
And that was called over your radio, right?
Yes, all I hear literally I'm in the bush waiting. I told Honey that there's Air One here because I mean I can obviously see it from my bush. And then Honey just goes, "Okay, open fire." He's not complying.
And then the whole situation broke out.
Yeah, cause I couldn't hear anything that was going on between Nix or Honeypuss from the bush that I was sitting in, and Honey did not have open mic. He had push to talk, so anything he was saying to Nix, I could not hear.
So when Winners pulled up, you told Honey there was Air One.
Yes. Well, I told Honey there was Air One as soon as Air One showed up. Air One wasn't there until maybe a minute after, 30 seconds to a minute.
Okay. Nix.
Okay.
From
Bank Ready happens at Legion Square. I'm about .30 out.
Only from your perspective, what did you hear and see?
Yep. So as I said, Bank Ready happens at Legion Square is about .30 out. Roll up. Get out of my car. Going eastbound. I'm on the driver's side. I look into the bank. He's talking to me. He says, "Don't come in here. We have one, maybe two spotters. We have Air One in the air, aka Waters. He's doing a sweep with thermal." I get back in my car as I'm not trying to get shot in the back, and I do a sweep of the block real quick to make sure nobody's in the back, come back to the front, and set up at an angle next to the bank. Waters relays to me, "I'm not seeing anybody on thermal. Call him out on his bullshit." I said, "Sir, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. I do not believe you have one, as I've been relayed that there is not. In order to prove that he's real, I'm going to need you to please shoot the front of the Fleeka Bank door." And then it went silent. I look behind me and see tear gas get thrown. I run into the alleyway. Still no communication. I pop back out, see Halsey, get gunned down. There was no exchange between words for about 15 seconds, it felt like. I then say, "It's not doing that. We're having admin talk." Revive myself. Honey definitely heard me because he said something to me along the lines of, "Oh, you can't fucking do that." I decided to cross the street as he shot me in the back and fled with the money. And then I talked to Halsey.
And that was your full account?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to stop the recording there.